Hello Gemini and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your June 2026 tarot reading for the month ahead for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus. So I hope you're well, Gemini. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So welcome. Let's have a look at your angel answer cards. I see. We have, I was feeling this energy. We have not the right time, compromise. I don't think that you want to compromise. You might be in a situation where you are having to compromise and you don't want to. Sometimes the cards come out for a reason. We can sometimes get messages, guidance, support, when we need it. And it just feels like if you're thinking, I don't want to compromise on what I want anymore, it might well be here that, this is confirmation for you. Let's see what we have for you. What do we have for our lovely Geminis for June 2026 tarot reading, angel spirits guides? We're going to go through the energies week by week, as we always do. Just remember there is divine timing and orchestration in all things, but the messages remain the same. Let's start with week 1. What do we have for Gemini? Thank you. We have the 9 of Wands, 3 of Cups, we have the Ace of Wands, and we have Justice. Let's see what we have for you. What do we have for Gemini? Thank you, angel spirits guides, for the month of June. Let's clarify the cards, go deeper into Gemini's reading. Okay, so we have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Magician. We have the 9 of Wands. And we have the Knight of Wands. This just feels here, Gemini, that something is opening up for you, but you're not sure about it. The 9 of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. It can be positive news, something to cultivate, practical things like money, career, finances, property, sometimes training, learning involved in this. With the 9 of Wands, it can be when we're persevering, when we are, sometimes we've been tested on a path, when we're tired, we're fed up, we've been, battling on. But there could well be some level of reluctant or restraint in terms of what's opening up for you. Again, this might well be the scenario. Compromise and not the right time. There's a level of holding back here. It's interesting, I feel the people around you may well be talking to you. The Magician, we choose what we want to manifest. The Magician, we can turn, negative to positive, ideas into reality. You've got everything that you need to manifest what you want. Now, the 3 of Cups can be people that kindred spirits, soul connections. We can have those personally in terms of friendships, family. We can also have them in terms of work communities as well. It might well be somebody is opening up this opportunity for you, or there's an opportunity here with someone who is influential in opening up this new path to work with people who you've worked with before, friendships, that you formed through work. So, this just feels like sense, whether it's personal, professional. I think that people are talking to you here in terms of what's worth manifesting, what isn't worth manifesting. Something is opening up here. It could be a person or people are bringing this in that For others of you, it could just be talking it through with your soul tribe. But it's whether It's whether you want to continue, whether you manifest this and take action towards it, or whether you don't and keep on manifesting something else. It feels like it's a little bit lackluster. Your reaction is, I'm not sure this is for me. I'm not sure it's the right thing for me. Something opening up, could well be a message coming in or something to cultivate here, but I'm not sure it's for me. But I feel that for a lot of you here, a person or people around you may well be talking you through this and helping you decide whether you go for this or not. It can represent also, just go and see, just go and try, go and have that conversation, go and see. This just feels that sense of people could also be saying, just go and investigate it, just go and see what it's like, see if it's right for you. So this can be that scenario here, Gemini, as well. You might be doing that week too. The energy, 9 of Wands and the Ace of Wands. This is, again, the opportunity is presented to you, exciting opportunity. This is very good in terms of jobs, business opportunities, avenues that really are connected to your heart and soul. There's real potential and growth on this new path. But again, it just feels that sense here, Gemini, of somebody who is a little reluctant. I'm not sure this is for me. I don't know whether to just keep on battling on here. This just feels that sense of you're really wanting something to open up for you, but you're not sure that the opportunity before you is the right opportunity. The interesting thing with Justice and the Knight of Wands, this is likely going for it. The energy of Justice, very positive in terms of contracts, but also very positive in terms of karmic lessons being learned. Sometimes we know the right thing to do with Justice from what's led to this point. And it can be actions and consequences, and understanding sometimes that a bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. I feel for a lot of you, even though something feels not the right time, it feels like there's going to be a bit of a compromise. There's a real, we've got a lovely Ace of Wands coming out in the reading, and the Magician, and we've got Justice in terms of karmic reward energies. This just feels here, Gemini, that on the surface something doesn't feel quite right to do with the opportunity or what's new opening up for you. But this just feels that sense of making the right choice and right decision in terms of going for it, is what I'm seeing here. This feels like taking an opportunity and running with it. Because for a lot of you here, it feels, again, that sense of, but, because if this is to do with someone who has been tested, if you're trying to get into the workplace or back into the workplace, if you've gone through something that has been challenging and testing in your current circumstances, in your current workplace, it just feels that sense of something coming in a very timely manner that on the surface doesn't look right for you, that leaves you a little bit lackluster. But then there is that sense of, but I don't know what the consequences will be if I say no to this, because this feels that sense of, you might be waiting for other options, but you don't know if they're going to materialize or not, whether you do have something presented to you right now. And this just feels that sense of taking the reins and going with it this time, because, again, a bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. That's the energy of the reading. I feel you're being told, choose wisely. Because it feels like something is presented to you that is always a gift, when we see, this kind of ace in a reading, but we don't see it fully clearly. It might involve some kind of compromise. It might involve something not feeling like the right time, but it feels like you're kind of coming to some karmic truth. When you look into it a little bit more, it feels the right thing to do in going for it, is what I'm seeing for you. Let's see what we have for you. What do we have for Gemini? One more card for Gemini. Yeah, the Ace of Swords, the solution, the breakthrough, the triumph is presented to you here. And it's about seeing the reality of a situation for what it is and being truthful with yourself. It's not what we want a situation to be, but for what it is, and making those decisions in truth, because it feels like a solution is presented to you, a breakthrough is coming in. But it just feels that sense of, it might not be what you expected or fully what you're looking for, but I feel that when you look closer at it, it feels the right direction for you, is what I see. Okay, messages from Spirit. What do we have for Gemini? Thank you. We've got have fun. Stop. When was the last time you had fun? When was the last time you took a chance and did something silly, something totally unlike you, something just for the joy of it? It's long overdue for you to let go of your analytical mind and to give yourself and your soul permission to have fun. Sometimes we need to just, give ourselves a little bit of space and time to, do things that we enjoy, because it helps balance out our energy when we're going through more testing things in life. One more card for Gemini, thank you. Yeah, it kind of ties in with the reading, this Gemini, which we all do self-sabotage. We have self-sabotage here. When you learn to get out of your own way, there will be no stopping you. Most of the time, it's not others who prevent you from achieving your true goals. It's that inner voice that derails those carefully woven plans. But I feel that there is an element here of doing the right thing and understanding it's the right thing to do. I feel it's dawning on you because it feels like the breakthrough is presented to you, and then all of a sudden that epiphany moment, that moment of clarity where it's kind of grabbing hold of what's offered to you and running with it is the right thing to do. Free will, Gemini, is what I'm seeing for you. That's what I have for you for the month of June 2026 as your tarot reading. I hope you enjoyed your reading, Gemini. I wish you, if you did, please do like, share and subscribe. As always, it does help the channel. I wish you a wonderful June 2026, and I will see you next time.